Hello friends, I hope you're doing well on this cool fall day. Today I just want to share with you some plants I got from Lowe's. One of them was on clearance and the others were on sale, 2 for $10. So these daisies were 2 for $10, and then the heucheras were 2 for $10, and the rose in the back was on clearance. But anyways, I just wanted to do a quick video and show these to you because I do need to get them in the ground before the ground freezes over. So the first one here is a daisy. This daisy was $8.95, but I got it on sale 2 for $10. I have another one right next to it here. These are perennials, of course. They come back every year. And this one is a Montauk daisy. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And it requires full sun. And you can see there's blooms on it here. And then when it opens up, this is what it should look like. So pretty. So they should grow 24 to 36 inches high and 18 to 24 inches wide. And then here's the proven winners, heuchera or corabelle. Let me find a tag on this. So I do have one of this already in the garden, and I love when it blooms. These are so dainty. The red blooms on top here are very dainty. Heucheras love sun to shade. And of course, these are all perennials. Obviously, I wouldn't be planting annuals this time because I'm in zone 6B. So these are all perennials. So if you check your local garden center or your nursery, you will still get perennials to plant because fall is the planting season. So this one grows 8 to 10 inches. And it's hardy from zone 4 through 9. And the minimum is 6 inches and the height is 8 to 10 inches. So I have 2 of these guys here. Here's the other one. So remember, not because it's fall season, you're gonna be thinking, oh, my plants need to look good. Don't worry about it. If the plants look like this, it's absolutely perfect because you just need the roots to get established. You don't need your plants to look pretty because fall is when everything dies back. So don't be concerned about the plants not looking their best. You just need to make sure you plant them. I think it's 6 weeks before your frost date, so you would want to count backwards. So I need to get mine in the ground because my frost date is approaching very soon, so they need to get in the ground as soon as possible. And then here is this rose. I think yellow rose is so unique in the garden. Normally you see the pink and then you see the red, but yellow rose, I rarely ever seen a garden with yellow rose. So when I saw this on clearance, I was, oh my goodness, I have to get it. I'm still thinking, where am I gonna put it? But I'm gonna find somewhere to put it. So this, I only paid half of this. So this was $9 and change. And it says it bloom in spring and summer. And this one is a St. Patrick rose, Rose of St. Patrick, and it's a hybrid tea rose, and it requires full sun, 6 hours of full sun. I'm so excited to see how this is gonna look next year. And the spacing requirement is 3 to 4 feet. And it matures 5 to 6 feet in height and 3 to 4 feet wide. So I need to make sure wherever I put it, I give it a lot of space because as you can see, it's gonna be pretty tall and wide. And it's non-hardy in zones 1 to 5. So if you're watching this video and you're in zone 1 to 5, this would not be a perennial for you. So you have to be in zone 6 and up for this to be a perennial. And I think I forgot to mention the hardy for the daisy. The daisy is non-hardy zone 1 to 5. So if you're in zone 1 through 4, this will not be a perennial for you. So always make sure you check your tags in the back and see what the hardiness is, and make sure you know your zone. You could just Google your zip code and it tells you your zone. So I'm in zone 6B, so all these are perennials for me. They're gonna come back up next year and I'm so excited about it. So I'm gonna find somewhere and let's get planting. Alrighty, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the corabelle here. I'm gonna move this, what's this called? hosta. And I'm gonna put the corbel here, and then the other one I'm gonna put here. So we're gonna go ahead and plant these two hookers, one here and one over there. Alrighty, so I'm going to put the Rose of Sharon right here, and then next to it I'll put the yellow hybrid tea rose over here. So this one is a proven winners Rose of Sharon I purchased a few months ago, and I could not decide where to put it, so I found a spot for it here, so finally got around to doing it. So it's gonna go right here, and this one should get like 6 feet tall, and the blooms on this one is pink. Alrighty, so we have 2 more plants to go. I just did the proven winners Rose of Sharon here, and over here is that yellow hybrid tea rose, and I put some mulch mixed around the roots because it is cool, so it helps the root to get established. So they should look pretty come next year. I'm so excited to see the colors over here. So let's go over on the other side and let's plant the other 2. We have 2 daisies to plant. So I think I found a spot for these daisy, and you know, sometimes you love your plants in your garden, but sometimes you may have issues with them. Nothing is wrong with taking them out and putting them somewhere else. Like these 2 guys here, these are hostas. They grew very large and they're beautiful, but come early summer I have to keep coming in here, cutting off the dead yellow looking leaves. So I'm like, you know what, they don't belong over here, because to begin with, hostas should be planted in a shady area, and I think over here is like part sun but not really full shade, so that's why I keep having to come over here and cut off the yellow leaves on the hosta. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna transplant these 2 hosta here over to the woodland area where I have all the hosta over there in full shade, and I'm gonna put one of the daisy on that side, and then on this side I'm gonna put one of the daisy here. So next year I don't have that problem. Life should be easy, and if you can make whatever you do in life easy, why not? Why come in here every time and keep having to deal with this hosta that has sunburned? So I'm just gonna go and transplant the hosta over to the woodlands and then replace them with the daisy. Have you ever dug hosta roots? They're the toughest ever. I'm like out of breath from just digging the roots. Look at that. And let's get the other one on the other side. I had to get a pick to get the roots out of the ground off of these. Wow, look at this. So these I'm gonna transplant on the other side. I'll probably even see if there's anyone who would love to get some hosta. And over the side is where all the hostas are. I have a lot. I don't have any need for any more, but I'll transplant them or see if anyone would like to get some free hosta. So these are the 2 holes we're gonna put the daisies in. So I'm gonna dig them a little bit deeper and then plant them. Yes, finally I'm done. Oh my god, this was a lot of work to do. But here is the daisy, and I put this mulch mix around it just to help with the roots, as I did with the Rose of Sharon and the yellow rose also. So this is where I put the daisies here. So I'm thinking next planting season, that hosta in the back there, it is definitely coming out. And I'll wait until I find something to put there. So I'm happy that's done with. I was not in the mood to plant these plants, but I know I needed to. As you can see right here, that's a sign of fall. And my frost date will be very soon, so I needed to get these in the ground. And here is the corbel, and here's the other corbel. And let me take you where I have the other Rose of Sharon. So these 2 Rose of Sharon right here, I did these a couple of months ago. And then here's another Rose of Sharon, and then here's the yellow rose. So the idea behind planting them across from here is to create that soft hedge. And I'm looking for another Rose of Sharon to go at the other end by the tree, and also over here too, so that would be for next planting season. But anyways, I just wanted to get these in the ground very quickly, as you know it's almost the end of October and my frost date will be here very soon. So thank you for being here, thank you for your support, and as always, remember to take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.